Hi, everybody. This is the Cosmic Reader. Welcome to my channel. And today I'm going to be discussing The Penguin. The Penguin is a spinoff of Matt Reeves' The Batman. Though they don't really talk about the Batman in this show, nor Bruce Wayne at all. Which I understand that they don't really want Bruce Wayne to take the spotlight from Oz Cobb. But I would like to see him. So I feel like that's a bit of a downer. The show, though, is pretty compelling in its own right, though. Colin Farrell plays Oz Cobb the Penguin, and he really transforms into the role. You cannot tell that an Irishman is just acting as an Italian mob boss. He really becomes the Penguin, and it's all thanks to his brilliant acting, but of course, also thanks to the prosthetics and makeup that really transforms him into a completely different person that not even some of the cast recognize. I've heard from Christine Moliolti. I think that's how you pronounce her name. I'm not really sure. I've heard that when she saw Colin Farrell outside the makeup, she didn't recognize him at all, which is pretty amazing. I love that they are willing to actually make Oz a villain and not an anti hero like something such as Sony's Morbius. Nor do they make him too sympathetic like Todd Phillips' Joker and actually make him do evil things, stuff that makes you actually root against him. But also at the same time, you are compelled to see if Oz gets to his goals into becoming the kingpin of Gotham. He does things like betray his loved ones just so that he could get to that goal. He murders anyone who gets in his way. He goes on a rage whenever somebody insults him, which gets him into a lot of trouble. But he also is great at getting himself out of that trouble. Sometimes a little too great, because I see this show and sometimes I feel like when he's in a tough situation and he gets out of that, I feel like he gets out of that too easy sometimes. But other times I felt that was a pretty smart way to handle that. Christine Milioti, who plays Sophia Falcone, is the antagonist of the show, but I do believe she is more of the hero of the show, despite her also doing horrible things as well. But it's also due to her being more sympathetic, given everything that's happened to her, which everything that has happened to her in her past is due to Oz Cobb. So, in a way, you want to see if she could get her revenge, even though you're also compelled to see if Oz gets to his goal. And that's why I like about the show's writing, them wanting you to see what actually happens, like them keeping you in to see how the show actually ends. My favorite character in this show is Vic, because he grew to be his own man. And despite him being, unfortunately, or fortunately in some cases, stuck to work for Oz, he is a big help to Oz, to the point where he is the reason for why Oz is so successful. He has a speech impediment, and they don't really write the character as the speech impediment being his character. He's actually just a dude who so happens to have that disability. But he does do a lot of things that is, again, helpful to Oz. And his backstory is honestly the most likable backstory because I feel like you could relate to him the most. He's also written to be sort of like our eyes in a way. The character who learns a lot from the the world that he's been put up to. So I do believe that's another reason why I like Vic so much. When it comes to the future of this show, I am very excited to see where they take Oz next. If they're going to do a second season, or even if they're done, which I'm okay if they're done with just the one season. I'm excited to see what they do with him with the Batman Part 2. And I'm excited to see what comes next in the future of the Batman universe. Overall, I enjoyed the show, and I hope you guys check that out. If you did, please comment, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you want to see more of these videos. Share if you want others to see, and I'll see you in the cosmos. Bye.